Welcome to MOVATI Core. My name is Amanda, and I'll be instructing you today through a 15-minute core workout. These 15-minute core workouts can be great additions to the end of your workout, or if you're short on time and just want to focus on strengthening your core, this is a great place to start. So all you'll need today for equipment is you're going to want a mat because we are going to be down on the ground. And then just a small weight if you have one, but anything that I'm going to give you today can be performed body weight. So I am going to walk through majority of the movements with you and do them alongside with you. I'm also going to be giving you regressions throughout the workout. So just listen for if you need a little bit of scaling back or you need a little bit of advancement, just listen out and I'm going to be giving those alternatives for you. So the first one we're going to do is we're just going to get into a standard plank position. So this plank position can be done in two ways. The more challenging way can be done from the forearms. So again, when we get into a plank, we're just going to be looking to squeeze our glutes. Pull the hips down, lift the head up, and we're going to try to maintain this position. If you've already locked yourself into this neutral spine plank position, I want you to stay here for 30 seconds. If you want a little bit of a regression, feel free to come down onto the knees and hold this position here. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds total. So we got about 15 more seconds to go. So again, we're engaging through the glutes. I want you to keep holding. Keep holding. Again, you're on the forearms or you're dropped down on the knees. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that's movement number 1. We are going to do 3 movements in this sequence. I'm a big fan of supersets or trisets for the core as long as we can maintain form. So again, plank is movement number 1. Let's go into movement number 2, which is going to be a dead bug. So here's where you can decide to add a little bit of load if you would like. I'm going to grab my 6-pound dumbbell. I'm going to press it straight up. From here, I'm going to find neutral spine and create tension in my low back. So the goal is to really press that low back in so you've got a lot of tension through your brace. And from here, we're going to extend one leg at a time, keeping the other leg in a 90-degree angle. We're going to go for 20 reps. So that's 2. Exhale on the out. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to walk through it with you. 7. Squeeze the glute under. 8. 9. This is halfway. 10 more. Keep moving. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You can come up. So movement number 1, we had a plank. Movement number 2, we had 20 dead bugs. Movement number 3, we're going to be working on that side plank position. If you've taken a previous recording from me, we were working on that position. I think it's really great to train the obliques. So you don't need any weight here. So this is going to be your starting position. We're actually going to start with the hips in what's called a hinge. So we're going to be bent through the knees and bent through the hips. We're going to drive our hips up and through. So I'm going to think about looking up, driving through, and then we're going to get that arm to come up. So we're going to hold this for 30 seconds per side. 3, 2, and come up. Holding 30 seconds. If you want more for this movement, feel free to straighten your legs and come up here, but find a position that's good for you. There's 10 seconds down, 20 more to go. I'm going to hold with you just so you can see. Everything's neutral, head's in line with my spine. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, stay in your movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You can come out of that movement. We're just simply going to switch on to the other side. Same thing, We're in this hinged position with our knees bent and our hips pushed back. Chest is tall. Make sure you do the same thing that you just did on the other side. So if your knees were bent on that side, when you flip over, the knees will be bent here. And we're gonna come up in 3, 2, and driving the hips through and hold. Holding 30 seconds. Again, if you want more of a challenge, feel free to straighten your legs and hold there. Keep holding. Halfway, 15 seconds left. Hold that position. Remember, your head is neutral, in line with your spine, chest is up, squeezing the glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Awesome. So we have movement number 1. We had a standard plank either from the forearms or from the knees. Movement number 2 was a dead bug. We did for 20 reps. And movement number 3 was a side plank, 30 seconds per side. So we're gonna go back into that plank position. Let's make it a little harder. Again, if you don't wanna increase the intensity, feel free to stay just where you were. But if you'd like a little bit more, let's start to pick up the pace. So we're in a plank, same position, and all I'm gonna get you to do is tap right, tap out left, tap out right, tap out left, and you're just gonna stick with that. Same time, let's just go for 30 seconds. Head is up, back is flat, breathing. Awesome, halfway, keep going. 15 seconds left. Should feel glutes here as well, and then you might get some obliques. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Awesome job. On to movement number 2. If you remember what that one was, it's a dead bug. So if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can do 2 legs at a time, or you can stick with a single leg, loaded or unloaded, whatever your preference is. I would say you have to be able to maintain that neutral spine before you're able to increase the intensity, because we do want to keep that low back safe. So starting in the dead bug position, if you've got a weight, it's pressed up. If your body weight, your arms are just straight. I'm going to show with the weight. Knees in, so you make a 90-degree angle. And we're gonna go 2 legs. So 1, 2, exhale when you bring the knees in. 3, or you're working through the single leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, on to the third movement in the sequence. Side plank. Let's increase the intensity on this one as well. So if you were straight-legged, we're gonna make a star position. If you're with the knees bent, we're just gonna open the knees. So I'll show you what the knees bent position looks like first. You can come up into your position. So if your legs are straight, come up into that. If your knees are bent, let's come up into that. From here, let's add a little bit more intensity. This is like a clamshell side plank. We're gonna open here. You should feel the burn, abductor, oblique. If your legs are straight, you can work on this star position and hold. Okay, 30 seconds total, you're halfway there. Final 15 seconds. Awesome, maintaining neutral, tension through the core. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Same rules apply. Whatever you did on that side, when you flip over, just make sure you match it on this side. Starting in 3, 2, and coming up. Opening the knee. Some maintaining neutral. 30 seconds here. You're getting 4. A little bit of glutes too. Really great structural stability movement here. If you can perform this, you'll be solid in a squat, solid in a deadlift. Keep working through that. Almost there. You get a 1 minute rest after this. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a rest. Awesome. So you'll get a full minute here. Just let the belly relax. If you've got any cramping through the abdominal wall, feel free to lay flat out and just give it a nice big stretch. You do have a full minute here. Okay. 40 seconds left on your rest time. We're going to get set up for your next movements. We're going to be working on shoulder taps next, but you are still resting. So shoulder taps are a really great anti-rotational core movement. So we're going to be resisting the rotation. And it's also really great for your shoulder stability and obviously your core strength as well. And you might start to feel a little bit of a cardiovascular effect. So we're going to assume a plank position. What I'd like to focus on here is like a triangle base is the goal. So your hands are going to be close together and your feet are going to be wide apart. If you're more advanced, feel free to do the opposite and go feet close together and hands wide apart. I'm going to show you in the standard position. So everybody come up in a triangle and we're going to reach to the opposite shoulder. The goal here is when we reach is we're going to resist that rotation. So you're going to want to feel an urge to twist through the hips and we're going to resist there. Let's do this for time. So we're going to do 40 seconds of work. You've already done 10 seconds, so you have 30 more to go. Again, you're really trying to lock those hips into place and trying to resist that rotation. Think about squeezing your opposing glute. 15 seconds left. Keep reaching right into the shoulder joint. Alternating, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that was movement number 1. We had shoulder taps. Movement number 2 is going to be a V sit-up. So 2 ways that this movement can be performed. Similar position to your side plank. So we can start with our legs straight and reach up, or we can start with our knees bent and reach in. Either way, we have 12 reps per side. Okay? So again, legs are straight or knees are bent. This is a movement for your obliques. Let's get started. I'll count down for you. So we're going to go for 12. Stretch out. 11. Stretch out. Exhale. 9. 8. 7. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Other side. So we are training the obliques here. You should be feeling that. So we're flat, nice and flat on the ground here. Remember to just match your other side. So whatever you just did, we're going to do the same thing. Going in 3, 2, and we've got 12 reps starting now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember, you can be straight leg here. 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, we've got a third movement in this sequence, and it's going to be a bear plank leg extension. So for this movement, we're going to be lengthwise on the mat. So we're going to assume what's called a quadruped position. So we're going to be on all fours. Stack the palm right under the shoulder here, knee under hip. We're going to come up into a bear plank position. I'll show you here. Don't start yet. I'm just going to show you. So bear plank, And then we're going to extend the legs. Really great hamstring stretch here. Tap the knees down, tap, and up. You can go ahead and get into your position and get started. We're gonna do this for time. 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and go ahead. Exhale as you extend. 30 seconds on the clock. Pull the chin up. Some. Woo. Chin up. Nice. Halfway. 15 seconds left. Really great shoulder mobility exercise as well. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We've got 2 more things left to do, and then we're all done for our core. So we're going to do 2 sets of a hollow rock hold. This is one of my favorite core movements. I think it's a fundamental to make a bulletproof core. So to be able to maintain this hollowed out core braced position is really important, especially if you strength train and add any load to your workouts. So to get into this movement, I'm gonna make sure my knees are bent and my feet are flat. I'm gonna cross my arms, give myself a really big hug, and I'm gonna roll up, and then I'm gonna extend and hold. We're gonna just work on 20-second holds. You see I'm shaking? That's normal, that's okay. Keep holding. If you need a little less, feel free to put the feet on the ground, but stay curled up. That's where you get the nice big squeeze. Keep holding, hold your position. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. We'll do this second set for a little bit longer. So again, getting back into the movement in case you missed anything the first set. Knees are bent, feet are flat. I'm gonna give myself a nice big hug, curl up, and extend. Little extra, palms open, breathe. Little less, be in this position. Feet on the ground. Keep holding. Breathe, breathe, reach, 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 right to those knees. Reach, I'm holding with you, I'm right there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Excellent. I always suggest about a minute or 2 of breathing after, just to sort of down-regulate the nervous system, open up the diaphragm. I always suggest and love crocodile breathing position. So that's where your hand makes a triangle. You're gonna place it on the ground. And you belly breathe into the floor there. So you're gonna wanna inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And you'd wanna breathe for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the core workout. Hopefully you got a little core burn going. Again, my name is Amanda. This is 15 minutes of MOVATI Core. Thank you for joining.